There's a piece of millionaire wisdom that changed my entire trajectory. And if you're a student in 2026, you need to hear this. You don't need a revolutionary idea to get rich. Most people fail because they're trying to reinvent the wheel. But the secret? Success leaves patterns. If you stop trying to be original and start studying the blueprints of people already hitting 10K months, the game changes. Today, we're cracking open the 2026 Student Wealth Stack. I've tracked down 7 real-world examples of students and young hustlers who aren't just getting by, they're clearing 6 figures while their peers are still stuck in lectures. We're going to break down exactly how they did it, using my 3-point rating system. Number 1, the learning curve. How fast can you start catching bags? Number 2, the buy-in. Can you start with the change in your pocket? And number 3, the 10K sprint. How hard is it to hit that legendary 5-figure month? Whether you're grinding through uni or just looking to escape the 9-to-5 trap before it even starts, these are the proven pathways for 2026. No cap. One of these side hustles just hit a $40 billion market valuation this year. If you aren't looking at these, you're literally sleeping on a goldmine. Before we reveal the first play, smash that like button if you're ready to stop dreaming and start deploying. Let's dive into the stack. Side hustle number 1 is AI-enhanced reselling. You've probably heard people say eBay is dead. Straight up, they're wrong. In 2025 alone, eBay pulled in over $10 billion in revenue. And in 2026, the Recommerce market, selling pre-owned goods, is officially a $75 billion global powerhouse. But the game has changed. We're not just taking blurry photos and hoping for the best. We're using the 2026 Resellers Toolkit. Meet Kai. He started with $400 and turned it into over $300,000 in a year. How? He didn't try to sell everything. He dominated the gaming and tech niche. While everyone else was fighting over fast fashion, Kai was flipping certified refurbished handhelds and retro memory cards. In 2026, the riches are in the niches. Here's why this is easier than ever. eBay now has AI-powered magical listings. You take one photo and the AI identifies the model, writes an SEO-optimized description, and suggests the strike price based on real-time market demand. You're cutting your work time by 80%. The 2026 ratings: number 1, learning curve, 1 out of 5. If you can take a photo and use an app, you're in. Number 2, the buy-in, 1 out of 5. Start with the gold mine in your closet. Seriously, check your tech drawer. Old iPhones, vintage digicams, and VCR/DVD combos are liquid gold right now. Use that cash to buy your first real niche flip. Number 3, the 10K sprint, 2.5 out of 5. It's not easy, but it's repeatable. Scale by using AI to cross-post your listings to Depop and Facebook Marketplace simultaneously. Pro tip for 2026. Look for grandma core decor and vintage tech from 2005 to 2010. People aren't looking for 4K anymore. They want the vibes of the 2000s. That's where the margin lives. Side hustle number 2 is brand deal flipping. Most people think to make money from brands you need to be the influencer. Wrong. In 2026, the real, quiet money is in being the middleman. The influencer marketing industry just hit a massive $32 billion valuation. But here's the problem. Brands are desperate for attention, and creators are desperate for deals, but they speak 2 different languages. Brands want ROI and spreadsheets. Creators want to make cool clips. That's where you come in. You are the connector. Take Suhit. At 16, he started connecting influencers to brands from a hospital bed. 6 years later, he's generating $4 million a year working with names like Ubisoft and Netflix. In 2026, this is even more powerful because YouTube has officially overtaken Netflix as the #1 streaming platform on TV screens. Brands aren't just trying social media anymore, they're moving their entire TV budgets there. How it works. You find a micro-influencer, that's 10k to 50k followers, who has great engagement but zero ads. You reach out to a brand that fits their niche and say, I have a creator with your exact target audience ready to collab. Want to see a proposal? You negotiate the deal, take a 20 to 30% cut, and everyone wins. The 2026 ratings. Number 1, learning curve, 2 out of 5. You need to understand how to write a professional email and what makes a good hook on TikTok or Reels. Number 2, the buy-in, 0 out of 5. All you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and the suggested tab on Instagram to find creators. Number 3, the 10k sprint, 2 out of 5. This is one of the fastest paths to 10k. If you close one $5,000 brand deal for a creator and take a 20% commission, that's $1,000 in your pocket. Do that 10 times, or find one big brand that wants 5 creators, and you've hit the mark. 2026 Alpha Tip. Use AI discovery tools to find rising stars before they go viral. If you sign a creator to your roster early, you're basically owning a piece of the next big thing. Side hustle number 3 is AI hybrid video editing. Here's a reality check for 2026. Video now makes up over 82% of all internet traffic. Every business, from your local coffee shop to massive tech giants, is terrified of being invisible. To stay relevant, they need video, and they need a lot of it. You might be thinking, won't AI just replace editors? The answer is yes, for the low-skill editors who just clip footage. But for the AI hybrid editor, AI is actually your greatest employee. In 2026, we're using tools like CapCut Desktop, Premiere Pro, and Descript to do the boring work. We're talking transcriptions, auto captions, and silence removal so we can focus on the story. Take Tom. He was a broke uni student who picked up his laptop and started editing. Now, he's clearing over $100,000 a year editing for brands like Nintendo and Gymshark. He didn't just edit, he learned how to keep viewers watching. The 2026 ratings. Number 1, learning curve, 3 out of 5. You don't master this overnight. You need to understand pacing, the hook, and how to use AI tools like generative fill to fix lighting or backgrounds instantly. Number 2, the buy-in, 1 out of 5. If you have a decent laptop and an internet connection, you're in business. Most professional software now has free tiers or low-cost student versions. Number 3, the 10k sprint, 3 out of 5. This is a high-ticket skill. In 2026, freelance editors are averaging $30 to $60 per hour, but the real money is in retainers. If you manage 3 creators' short-form content for a $3,000 monthly fee each, you're nearly at that 10k mark without ever having to find new clients. 2026 Alpha Tip. Specialize in short-form repurposing. A 1-hour podcast. Use AI to find the 10 most viral-worthy clips and turn them into high-energy reels. You can charge a premium for this because you're literally saving the creator 20 hours of work a week. Side hustle number 4 is branded dropshipping. If you think dropshipping is dead, you're looking at the 2018 version. Back then, you could throw a random gadget on a messy website and wait for sales. Today, customers are smarter. They want a brand they can trust, and they want it fast. In 2026, the global dropshipping market is hitting a staggering $476 billion. But the winners aren't general stores. They are niche brands focused on sustainability and wellness. Meet Sarah. She's a student who noticed everyone in her dorm was buying aesthetic desk setups. Instead of selling random office supplies, she created a brand called EcoDesk, selling only bamboo laptop stands and recycled felt desk mats. She never touched the inventory. But because she built a beautiful brand around a single value, sustainability, she was able to charge a 40% premium over the generic versions. The 2026 ratings. Number 1, learning curve, 3.5 out of 5. You need to learn the big 3, Shopify store design, TikTok ads or organic marketing, and finding local suppliers to keep shipping under 5 days. Number 2, the buy-in, 2 out of 5. You'll need about $200 to $500 for a professional Shopify theme, some sample products to film your own content, and a small starting ad budget. Number 3, the 10K sprint, 4 out of 5. This is the hardest to start, but the easiest to scale. Once you find a winning product that clicks with an audience, you don't just make $1,000. You can go from $0 to $10,000 in a single month of viral scaling. 2026 Alpha Tip. Do not use stock photos. Order the product to your house, film it with your phone using 2026 UGC style. That's user-generated content. Keep it raw, real, and authentic. In a world of AI perfection, real sells. Side hustle number 5 is AI-assisted niche consulting. Here is a major gem. Most business owners over 40 are absolutely terrified of AI. They know it's the future, but they have no clue how to actually use it to save time or make money. They don't want a 50-hour course. They want a solution. In 2026, prompt engineering isn't just a buzzword. It's a high-ticket service. You aren't just using ChatGPT. You are building custom AI workflows for specific niches. Take Noah. He was a student who realized local real estate agents were spending 10 hours a week writing property descriptions and emails. He built a simple, custom AI brand voice tool for them. He charged them a $2,000 setup fee and a $500 monthly maintenance fee. Within 4 months, he was clearing $15,000 a month while barely working 10 hours a week. He's essentially a ghost expert, the brain behind their efficiency. The 2026 ratings. Number 1, learning curve, 4 out of 5. You need to actually be good. You need to understand LLM logic, how to connect apps using Zapier or Make, and how to solve a specific pain point. Number 2, the buy-in, 0 out of 5. Your only investment is your brain and a few subscriptions to the latest AI models. Number 3, the 10K sprint, 1.5 out of 5. This is the fast track. Why? Because you aren't selling $20 gadgets, you're selling $2,000 solutions. Close 5 clients and you've hit the 10K mark. No cap, this is the highest ROI on your time right now. 2026 Alpha Tip. Don't be a general AI consultant. Be the AI systems expert for dentists or the automation specialist for Shopify brands. The more specific you are, the more you can charge. Riches are in the niches, remember? We've hit the hustle, the middleman, and the tech. Now, let's talk about the high-value creative play. Side hustle number 6, Brand Identity Architect. In 2026, a logo isn't enough. Companies are desperate for a brand identity. The colors, the fonts, and the vibe that makes them stand out in a sea of AI-generated noise. The market for this just crossed $12 billion. Take Jack. He was stuck in a soulless accounting job until he spent 6 months mastering brand strategy. Now, he's charging $10,000 for a single project. For a student, this is the ultimate skill because it's 100% digital and high margin. If you can help a startup look like $1 billion company, they will happily pay you a 5-figure fee. The 2026 ratings. Number 1, learning curve, 4 out of 5. You need a taste for design and a mastery of tools like Canva Pro and Adobe Firefly. Number 2, the buy-in, 1 out of 5. Just your laptop and a creative spark. Number 3, the 10K sprint, 2 out of 5. 1 client a month is all it takes. But here's the truth. Whether you're flipping tech, editing videos, or building brands, there is one final side hustle you must have. Side hustle number 7, the wealth multiplier, otherwise known as investing. This is the end game. If you're making $10,000 a month, but spending $10,000 a month, you're just a high-paid worker. True wealth is when your money starts working harder than you do. In 2026, you don't need a suit or a broker. With the capital you're making from these side hustles, you should be funneling a percentage into fractional real estate, AI-managed index funds, or high-yield digital assets. This is how you go from grinding to free. The 2026 ratings. Number 1, learning curve, 4 out of 5. It takes time to understand market cycles, but it's the most important skill you'll ever learn. Number 2, the buy-in, 1 out of 5. You can start with literally $1. Number 3, the 10K sprint, 4 out of 5. It takes years of consistency, but once that compound interest hits, it's unstoppable. Look, the 2026 economy is moving fast, and the old ways of working are fading. You have the tools, you have the blueprints, and now you have the choice. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and turn these side hustles into a life-changing bag, you're in the right place. We're deep diving into these strategies every week to make sure you never miss a play. Subscribe to Grow Wealth Together right now, ring that notification bell, and let's secure the future. I'll see you in the next deep dive. Stay on the grind.